The power of purpose. Small businesses start with big dreams to change something, to bring value, to make a difference. Big companies, though, can lose sight of that spark, chasing numbers instead of purpose. At Alibaba, we held tight to our mission even as we grew. Our dream was to empower small businesses and create opportunity for everyone through the internet. That purpose kept us grounded through every challenge. I often said, if you want to catch the rabbit, don't change the rabbit, change yourself. We adapted to challenges without losing sight of what mattered. That small business mindset kept us nimble, creative, and resilient. Purpose fuels passion, and passion drives progress. Whether you're a startup or a global company, never forget why you started. Purpose is the light that keeps you on course. Building what's missing. When Alibaba began, China's internet was barely there. No digital payments, limited logistics, scarce technology. Instead of seeing these as roadblocks, we saw them as opportunities. If something was missing, we built it. We created payment systems, logistics networks, and customer service models from scratch. Every gap was a chance to innovate. This mindset defined Alibaba's culture. We didn't just respond to the market, we shaped it. By building what was missing, we set new standards and created an ecosystem that opened doors for millions. We weren't just building a business. We were building possibilities. Empowering the future. Young people and small businesses are the pulse of tomorrow. When we started Alibaba, we were a small group of dreamers with nothing but big ambitions. Young entrepreneurs bring fresh ideas, energy, and the courage to challenge the status quo. Small businesses driven by purpose create jobs and strengthen communities. Today's world is full of opportunities for young dreamers. Technology and knowledge are within reach. I urge you to experiment, think big, and use every tool at your disposal. Small businesses aren't bound by tradition. They have the freedom to redefine what's possible. At Alibaba, our mission has always been to empower these businesses, giving them access to global markets and helping them thrive. By lifting up small businesses, we build a stronger, brighter future. The power of a shared dream. Alibaba started with 18 of us in a tiny apartment. With no money or technology, just a shared dream. We wanted to connect small businesses to the world through the internet. That collective belief carried us through every hardship. A shared dream is like a magnet, drawing together people who believe in something bigger. Our strength came from a team united by purpose. Our dream wasn't just about building a company, it was about empowering people and making a difference. That unity made us unstoppable. Purpose is contagious, and when people believe in it, they'll endure anything to see it through. A shared vision turns a company into a community, capable of achieving the impossible. Staying focused on the vision. Dreaming big is just the start. The real challenge is staying true to that dream. As Alibaba grew, distractions came, opportunities and challenges that could have pulled us off course. But we stayed focused. We said no to short-term wins that didn't serve our long-term mission. Focus turns ideas into reality. It takes discipline to prioritize what matters most. At Alibaba, every decision was guided by our mission. That focus was our compass, steering us through every storm. Staying true to your dream takes consistency, even when the path gets tough. Alibaba shows what's possible when you dream big and stay the course, turning pain into motivation. The road to success is rarely smooth. I faced countless rejections, but instead of letting them crush me, I used them as fuel. Each no became a reason to keep going. Instead of asking, "Why me?" I asked, "How can I grow from this?" That mindset turned pain into progress. When people doubted Alibaba's vision, that skepticism drove me to work harder. Pain wasn't my enemy, it was my teacher, showing me the power of resilience. By channeling pain into motivation, I learned that success isn't about avoiding challenges, it's about overcoming them. Those challenges became milestones in Alibaba's journey. The ripple effect of perseverance doesn't just change you, it changes the world. Alibaba's refusal to give up transformed not just our company, but millions of lives. By staying committed to our vision, we empowered small businesses and consumers in ways we never imagined. Our mission was to help others thrive in a digital world, and that took relentless determination. Perseverance inspires others. When people see you push through challenges, it gives them the courage to do the same. At Alibaba, we built a culture of resilience, encouraging entrepreneurs to chase their dreams. Perseverance became our message to the world. Success belongs to those who keep going. No matter the odds, embracing failure as a teacher, failure has been my lifelong companion, and I've learned to welcome it. Early on, each rejection felt like a dead end, and the fear of failure was heavy. But over time, I saw failure for what it is: a teacher. Every mistake showed me what worked, what didn't, and how to improve. Instead of fearing failure, I embraced it as a step toward my vision. Avoiding failure means missing opportunities. At Alibaba, we took risks others called foolish, but each one taught us something new. Failure also taught me humility. There's always more to learn. By fostering a culture where failure was a chance to grow, we built a company that dared to experiment and innovate. Purpose as the guiding light. Purpose has been Alibaba's anchor. From day one, we wanted to empower small businesses and drive positive change. That mission guided every decision, kept us focused, and carried us through challenges. We put customers and employees first, building a brand people could trust. Purpose gives you resilience. When you're driven by something bigger than yourself, setbacks become fuel. Our mission to empower others made every obstacle surmountable. Purpose isn't just a business strategy, it's a way of life. It sparks creativity, fuels innovation, and gives you the strength to keep going. True fulfillment comes from knowing you're making a difference. A call to action. My journey with Alibaba is a story of resilience, vision, and purpose. From countless rejections to building a global movement, I've learned that success comes from embracing challenges, staying focused, and turning pain into motivation. Failure isn't the end, it's a teacher. Persistence isn't just moving forward, it's building something meaningful. Purpose isn't just a goal, it's your compass. Now, it's your turn. What dream will you chase, despite the setbacks? How will you turn challenges into stepping stones? Share the lesson that speaks to you, and let's inspire each other to keep pushing forward. Your vision is worth it, don't give up. Jack Ma's journey. From rejection to resilience, I want to share a story that's close to my heart, a story of setbacks, grit, and the unwavering belief that kept me going. Early in my life, failure was my constant companion. I failed my university entrance exams not once, but 3 times. When I finally graduated, the job market wasn't any kinder. I applied to dozens of jobs, only to face rejection after rejection. Even KFC turned me down out of 24 applicants. I was the only one they didn't hire. It stung, but those no's didn't break me. Instead, they became my greatest teachers, showing me the value of patience, resilience, and the courage to keep trying. Those early failures shaped who I am today. Without them, Alibaba might never have existed. Each rejection taught me that success isn't about dodging mistakes, it's about growing stronger through them. When the world seemed to shut every door, I asked myself, if not now, when? If not me, who? That simple question became my fuel, pushing me forward even when no one else believed in my vision. When I dreamed of building Alibaba, many thought e-commerce in China was a pipe dream, but I saw a future brimming with possibilities. I didn't need permission to chase that vision. My belief was enough. Each rejection was like the roots of a tree. The deeper they grew, the stronger I became. Those setbacks weren't failures. They were the foundation of Alibaba's success. Growth comes from mistakes, learning, and moving forward. In those quiet moments of doubt, I found the courage to take the next step. The power of learning from failure. We all love a good success story. It's easy to admire the victories and assume the path was smooth. But the truth is, my greatest lessons came from failure. Every stumble was a guide, pointing me toward paths I hadn't yet explored. Those learning stories shaped me far more than any triumph ever could. They revealed what it truly means to build something meaningful at Alibaba. Failure was part of our DNA. We faced endless challenges, shaky infrastructure, scarce resources, and skepticism from every corner. But those hurdles became our roadmap. They taught us what entrepreneurship is all about: falling, getting up, adjusting, and pushing forward. Success didn't guide us, those hard-earned lessons did. What seemed impossible became just another chapter in our growth, each struggle making us more adaptable. Failure isn't something to fear, it's an ally. It's the staircase to new heights. No one learns without stumbling, and every setback is a chance to grow. The business world isn't a straight line. It's a winding path where each turn brings deeper understanding. This constant learning didn't just transform Alibaba, transformed me. It wasn't just about building a company. It was about becoming someone capable of creating something extraordinary. The strength of persistence. When I started Alibaba, almost no one believed in my vision. E-commerce in China. Most called it impossible, a fleeting idea that wouldn't last. But where others saw doubt, I saw potential. While many clung to the familiar, I knew something new had to be built. Persistence became our greatest strength, not just stubbornness, but a deep trust that every effort would lead us closer to our goal. The rejections piled up. Investors laughed at our ideas, big companies dismissed our model, and some told me to give up. But purpose kept me going. I knew the road would be rough, but persistence was our compass. Over time, it became our edge, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Alibaba is proof of what persistence can do, not just blind hope, but a deliberate choice to build something meaningful. No matter the odds, persistence isn't about charging forward without thought. It's about seeing every effort as part of a bigger picture. It's what separates those who stop from those who keep going. Every challenge on Alibaba's journey reminded us that success isn't about avoiding difficulties, about finding ways to push through them, embracing life's unpredictability. There's a line from Forrest Gump that I love. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. That resonates deeply with me. Like Forrest, I faced life with humility and resilience, moving forward even when the path was unclear. When challenges felt overwhelming, I held on to a simple belief: persistence and a dream can carry you far. In Alibaba's early days, he had no money, no technology, and no clear roadmap. But we had faith. We kept moving, building our vision one small step at a time. I didn't have all the answers, and I didn't know what the future held. But like Forrest, I believed that taking one step after another would lead to something good. That simple faith turned uncertainty into opportunity to young entrepreneurs. I say this: you may not know what lies ahead, but keep your heart open and your feet moving. Life's surprises can lead to incredible things if you just keep going, turning complaints into opportunities from the start. I saw complaints as gifts. Every time someone voiced frustration about a service or product, I saw a chance to innovate. Problems are invitations to create something better. At Alibaba, we treated complaints like a treasure map, showing us what people truly needed. While others saw complaints as a burden, we saw them as feedback from our future customers. This mindset became the heart of Alibaba's culture. Listen to what others overlook. By focusing on complaints, we built a company that mattered. Instead of chasing short-term wins or pleasing shareholders, we solved real problems. Complaints were signals guiding us to where we could make the biggest impact. If people were unhappy, we made it our mission to create something better. This approach gave us an edge. By listening to what frustrated people, we turned complaints into new ideas, services, and standards of excellence. Embracing complaints wasn't just about fixing issues, it was about building trust and driving innovation.